To bring a film like this to Comicon, and obviously you've had experience in the past, what was the preparation, and did you have like scenes in particular, like this is going to be the one that's going to make the most impact, and how did you choose the ones that pale under?
We literally changed the shooting schedule because we knew which scene we wanted to show here. Before, when we'd come here, we'd already shot the movie or whatever, but we just started shooting 4 weeks ago. So we really had to plan what we wanted to show here and shoot that first and accelerate, get an editor on it working right away instead of waiting until the end of the movie, getting special effects in there right away. So it was difficult. And thanks to Universal and DreamWorks for supporting that, because it takes a little bit more money and it takes a little bit more effort on our part, and they didn't have to do that. But John felt it was important that we show people here a year in advance what the tone of this movie was and what it might be.
What is it about the property of Cowboys and Aliens that really drew the caliber of talent that you guys got for this film?
Well, I think that the title holds so much promise, because the minute you hear it, you go, how are those two things going to work together? And for us, it was all about finding ways to pay homage to the things that we love most about both genres and figuring out where they meet and how they connect. Bringing John onto the movie was so important because John is a master of tone. He really understands where comedy lives and where drama lives, and the balance between those two things. And he also understands that for genre, you have to essentially take it seriously, and if you do that, you can have fun and play within that context. But if you don't do that, if you're wink-winking at the audience, they check out. And that was huge for us.
I think that's why the actors responded, because they knew it wasn't a joke. They saw that there were real parts in there, taking the world real seriously, and they have things to play, not only with the spectacle of it, but with each other. So big confidence builder that they all said yes.
You've been working with Harrison and also Daniel and watching their kind of process and stuff. Like, has it surprised how they deal with the stuff? And is it, do you get this gleeful, like, who's reading my line at this moment kind of?
It never gets old. It literally never gets old. It's insane that they know our names, first of all. On a daily basis, it's just weird. But it's amazing, too, because, obviously the promise of Indiana Jones versus James Bond is wonderful and extraordinary, but it raised the bar for us massively, because now you really have to make a movie that's going to live up to that expectation.
There's things you can never write into a script that they know, because they are such learned film actors and movie stars, really. These guys are both good actors and they're movie stars. And they do things in moments that you would never think of that we'll take credit for, obviously, once it's in the movie. We'll say, yeah, that was in the script. But they really protect an amazing image, an amazing persona, and they come up with things on them, just gestures and little moments that you would never imagine.
How difficult is it to shoot in a place like Santa Fe? I'm picturing a lot of heat, all that kind of stuff. But like, as producers, and to kind of deal with the daily kind of grind of it, how are you guys kind of keeping sane and all that?
I mean, except for the monsoons and the flash floods
and the lightning storms that shut down the set.
Yeah, and the 100-degree searing heat, it's actually fine.
It's a lot. You don't have an opportunity to make a Western that often anymore, but the authenticity is so important to all of us that it really means you have to get out there and get really dirty and make the movie feel dirty, and it's a lot, but it's worth it.